welcome. This is Sports Center. My name is Tony Kulani. It's a pleasure to have you. Our hashtag Kamakawa Kamadawa is Sports Centre, TRE. That's, of course, how we are having our communication. Now, whenever you're talking to us, whenever you want to have anything to talk with us on any platform, on Twitter, it's at Kwalanda Switch TV Kenya. On Instagram, at Kwalanda Tony. On Instagram, at Switch TV KE. On Facebook, at Kwalanda. On Facebook, at Switch TV Kenya. If you're talking to us, remember you must start always with the hashtag Sports Centre. We are giving away merchandise. But look, we have our stories that we lined up today. Some beautiful stories, eh? Stories ingine moto by the way, for sure. First of all, we have a story about a very good friend. Kwanza, there is someone known as Megan Rapinoe. There is a lesbian footballer who proposed. Wale muli watch Night of Stars. Also, James Rodriguez, who plays for Everton, is having problems with his balls. His two balls. Then, I'll tell you something about James Bond. That is Sean Connery and his connection with Kenya. Yes. Kenya si nchi tu rahisi hivyo, but there is something very special that Kenya and James Bond, of course the late, may his soul rest in eternal peace. Kuna kitu nakwambia by the way that you do not know, by the way. Yes. Now, let's start with our winners. Mnajua, si upatenanga mahudi, si upatenanga mazawadi kwa isho. For just watching, we just give you airtime, we give you hoodies, we give you balls, madem tunapatanga ball, tena nadunga ball, yani tunapatanga anything and everything that you can always enjoy while you're watching this show. Indo soap opera, sahi na kuna watch. Now, there's a guy who came over, of course, to pick up his merchandise. Hoodie ingine imeiva. This hoodie, you will not get it for not less than 9,000 Kenya shillings. Sikudanganya by the way, hii hoodie unaona huyu jamaa ameshika hapa hivi saa hii, kwa yenye unaona saa hii. You will not get it for less than 9,000 Kenya shillings. Na nikamdunga na jersey, nikamdunga na kofia, na nikamkatia baraka za Sports Centre for just watching and answering simple questions. Hivyo tu, maze, imagine, hivyo tu. Now, also, kuna mwingine alikuja tena mwingine. Alikuja kuchukua hoodie yake. And these hoodies are not cheap, by the way. They come very expensive. And I have more hoodies, more balls. This guy came to pick his hoodie. Hoodie ingine safi, imeiva. Yani, hii kala yake ni ya blue. Alikuwa anataka tumpatie mahoodie mob. Nikamwambia, Buda, kuna watu wengi wanaochingisho, maze. So, tuwezi kupatia. Chukua tu moja leo. Enda home, wagote, waambie tutakutananga hewani saa 2. Na ndio hiyo, of course, tumeingia hewani. Now, trivia question. Niko na hoodie. Mimi siwadanganyi, kuna baridi. Kama mjaomoka kama mimi. Mimi unajua niko na mtu. Sisikii baridi. Lakini nataka nikupatie hoodie by the way. Niko na mbili. One, direct ngoja nionyeshe watu hoodie. Na niko na hoodie nyingine. These hoodies are not less than 9,000 Kenya shillings. But then nakupatia hii na nakupatia balls. Ngoja, sinaongea nini juu ya balls. Ziko hapo. Na niko na mpira na kudunga mpira ball. Madam, kwanza mjibu hii swali juu nataka kuwapatia ball. Ama but the question is very simple. We are asking you, this tattoo. In fact, your tattoo, direct kulikuwa na picha, but wacha tusome hiyo swali kwanza. We are asking you, this mguu, hii sikuembe. Huyu player, hiyo mguu ni ya nani? Of course, hiyo sikuembe inakaa kama mimi, ya. So we are asking you a very simple question. Tell us who's Shirenje, who's Omuluku, who's I'm looking for that Kabras name, nimeisahau. Asking whose tattoo is that? Na ni nani huyo? Tuambie ni nani? Full name. Answer. It's a very simple question. Tell us, of course, remember to start always with the hashtag Sports Centre. Yeah, and then of course tell us you're watching this particular show from your name and the standard chance of watching. So kwenye Twitter ni at Kwalanda, and of course at Switch TV Kenya. SMS ni 111 444 111. Yeah? You can call us by the way, ukijisikia kama una pesa mob. You can call us is 0709 621 100. Yes? And also WhatsApp is 0777 988 322. Cheza kaa wewe. Na baadaye ukienda kwa social media platforms zangu sasa nimekuonyesha our Zoom link. So you can join us through Zoom. You can join us through Twitter. You can join us by calling us. You can join us in any form you want. Hakuna shoka hii by the way, tafuta. East Africa hakuna. Watu wanaongeanga tu hivi, wanatoa shati, wanaweka mavitu chini. Very expensive. Yes, simple question. So start, of course, tweeting, start WhatsApping, start calling, start SMSing. And also you can join us on our Zoom link. If you go at Kualanda, you'll definitely find it. Now, let me take you all the way to England, and I just want to show you this. But because later on, I have one of Kenya's tallest human beings. Yani ni kama waliweka, kuna pumzi ya kufanya watu kuwa refu. He's one of Kenya's best basketballers by the way. Yani ni msee, professional, yani yeye ni kama, in fact tumeadjust kiti irudi chini, bado alikuwa ni mrefu kushinda kamera zetu na viti zetu. Ako hapa kushare his very lovely story where he plays professionally and what he's doing in Kenya. Some good stories that in a few. But first, wacha tuangalie table ya English Premier League. Watu wa Arsenal, wacha tuniwaambie tu kweli. Jana tu ni venye tu mko ameenda kwa nini? Jana ni venye mlikuwa M-Pesa yenu ilifika haraka kwa wasewa wa VAR. M-Pesa ilifika haraka kwa wasewa ntuanga ni watu wa marefari, so mliomoka. But now my good team known as Arsenal, Man U shida yenu ni nini? Yani Sir Alex Ferguson has spent a lifetime to ensure there is a record for you. But nyinyi watu wa Man U hata mko kwa top 14 ya table ya English Premier League. How? Man U mulikosea nini Loliondo? Things are bad whether if you look at the table. Even Chelsea are struggling and stuff like that. So we can't blame Man U. Arsenal played some good football yesterday. Arsenal naambiwa Man U ati nyinyi watu wa kwanza hiyo side nyingine. Man U yani mko page 3 ya table. Yani out of 4 mko page 3. Man U 14 years yani hamjaipigwa Old Trafford na mnakuja mnapigwa na Mikel Arteta. Yani hiyo ego Arteta alikuwa bado anacheza guy. Okay, mnanifeel? By the way. Anyway, these things happen. So we feel you, Man U. It's okay. Yeah, Paul Pogba, shida tu mingi. But of course, my good friend known as Aubameyang was in top shape by the way. We really appreciate his good job. Now, there's some lovely good news that is happening in Kenya right now by the way about golf. I love playing golf. Golf is in my DNA. Ukikata tu hivi damu yangu, clubs na balls za white zinashuka. As in zinamwagika. So sasa Kenya, for information, has been given as or awarded the best, listen to this, golfing destination in the continent. You can imagine South Africa with the best courses. Wala menda South Africa by the way, mnajuanga hivi vitu. South Africa ni number 2 behind Kenya in terms of the best golfing destination. Wase mnaelewa hii stingo kweli? In the whole of Africa, Kenya is the best golfing destination. Yani you can imagine tumepiga Nigeria, tumepiga Egypt, tumepiga sijui kina nani, tumepiga everybody else. Kenya is the best golfing destination. And of course, my good country, South Africa, comes in second place in that order, of course, in the World Golf Awards. Very good. Now, in same breath, Karen Country Club. I play golf, so Karen Country Club is a course that I've definitely understand how it is. It's one of my best golf courses that I've ever enjoyed. Huko na litanga scores zile zimeivana. Yeah, I'm an 18 handicap, so 19, yeah. So hapo bado naomoka pole pole. But Karen, of course, also was awarded as the best golf course in the country. Yani mkiangalizi picha, yani Karen by the Karen, yani in fact hata watu akisianga tu Karen, unajuanga tu yani you're being carried along. Yani you're being carried away by the yani ile utamu, ile ambience, the service, you need to go to Karen Country Club to understand this. And understand they have the best rooms. Mimi na mama tunapanga holiday. So tunaweza kuwa tunaenda, so at least now Karen has something that Karen of course is the place tunaweza enda. Ni baridi but mimi nitakuwa nimebeba. Yeah. Watu wanasema Tony wezi ongezi vitu, nitaongea. Si niko naye. Now, just before we go for the break, director wacha tu ni introduce huyu jamaa. Huyu jamaa wangu hapa anajulikana kama Ariel Okala. Kwa hapa hivi, he's just looking at how he's trending on social media. He'll be here to share with us about how you can become tall as him and also be tall enough to get your career going on, of course, in Kenya and across the world. Because anachezanga professionally in one of the, of course, the top North African countries. the best, of course, may rub shoulders with the likes of LeBron James. So you want to hear that story by the in a bit. The question, director, before to end, we're asking you, tell us whose tattoo is this. Director, kuna hiyo question, kuna hiyo clip tu ya nini? Ya inaitwaje? Hiyo clip tu ya tattoo. Tunakuuliza, hii tattoo, hii mguu imesuguliwa na sabuni ya hiyo sabuni ya shagili kwa nitaje. Karibu niongee Kiluya. And I'm giving away, as in, tell me who this tattoo is. And I'm giving you a hoodie and balls. Hoodie na ball, na nikijisikia na kudunga jersey. In fact, naletewa mahoodie zingine mingi sana. Na watu wangu wanatoka huko. Hii hoodie is not less than 9,000 Kenya shillings for information, by the way. I'm telling you that. Afternoon, madem mtaka kuwadunga ball. So, mpia mkam, mwanse jibu, alafu ni kudunge ball at the end of it. Alafu ushike ball yangu. So before mshike ball yangu, hata tuende break, takam niwasho venye mnaweza shika kitu. Au sio? This is the only show in the whole of the world where you get the top TV celebrity presenters taking the time. Yani the likes of Cardi B, you see, I'm just saying, the likes of Cardi B, Kim Kardashian, Nawale. You can imagine Kim Kardashian and those sitting down to watch you do your show. Do you get my point? Yani what? Thanks, Nana. Nana is in the house. Nana is a queen to the king. The prince is not queen. Yeah, and then of course Nana is supported by her Excellency, the Majesty. anajulikana kama Joyce Maina. Wako hapa na ni watch by the way, they're coming to pick notes. Wako na notebook wanaangalia venye nafanyanga show ndo wapatie show kesho. So kesho msikose kuonyesha Chatspot. Yeah. Juu atakuwa anastumishene sana juu ya hii story. Of course, thank you so much Chatspot for your nini. By the way, mwikali penye uko na kumisi. Now, just before we go on, I'm giving away this. However, I'm being told what were Manchester United, there is something that you need to be told. Ole Gunnar apparently yesterday, after leaving Old Trafford, he was given a truck to drive. And this is how that whole process went. Maskini akona sura nyingine ile ya uoshi. Unataka mtoto sana anataka anza kunyonya. Sasa mama nipatie matiti nyonya. Hiyo ndio look wale akona. Now, there is just before I go to Ariel needs to watch this. Ariel is not a left-handed. Now, there is one of the greatest left-handed three-pointers I've ever seen in my entire life. You've never seen this, I am sure. I can bet on it. Alifanya three-pointer nyingine sijaiona na anakampenia Joe Biden. That's what I do. This is K. Sports Center. Ariel nisaidie. Ariel come to my rescue. Ariel naona yani nasahau bado niko huko kungine na tulihama, wewe pia ulihama. Ariel, welcome to the show. This is the tallest basketballer. By the way, nasikia wewe ndo mfupi amongst our tallest basketballers. Ariel, is that true?
I'm the second tallest. There's one guy, Bushwa Mkota. He plays for Patriots, BC, Rwanda. He's a champion, by the way. Shout out to him. And he's one of the tallest ballers we have in the country. But soon we are going to introduce two more.
Yes.
That are pretty tall. You're going to see them when the team is going to do their media day. Yeah.
So any mfupi?
I'm tall. I might be the third tallest person in the team now.
Karibu to switch by the
Shukran.
Bado nachanganyikiwa na makenya mingi Kenya mingi napenda kusema Kenya sana. Ariel, by the tell us, you're back in the country, you play your professional football. What is happening? You told us you have an exclusive. What is happening in your career?
Right now I'm here for I came here like 3, 4, 5 days ago for the funeral of my grandfather. May he rest in peace.
Pole.
I also doubled it up with the national team assignment that is coming up on November 25th in Kigali.
Yes.
The Afro-Basket second round qualifiers. We are going to be battling Angola, Senegal, and Mozambique. So I'm going to join my teammates day after tomorrow to start the preparation. Yeah.
Most definitely. It's good to see you over here.
Yeah.
But most you, I'm sure, when you're back, of course, in your professional basketball, you are training, you're being given everything.
Mm-hmm.
In Kenya here, our basketballers were just at home washing clothes, watching TV rather, and eating a lot of food. Tell us the difference between what's happening, of course, in North Africa and here, in terms of course, handling the pandemic with the sports.
The situation there was not actually nice. It was terrible compared to what's happening here in Kenya from the way I see it and the freedom that people have. It was really tough back there, but you know, people are quite disciplined, and I was out for a while. The team used to send me programs that I could work with in the house, but in the last 3 months I've been attending court practices alone with one trainer, which is pretty good when we talk about preparation concerning the assignment that we have coming up this month. So the guys here, some of them were training here, you know, chini ya maji, lakini back there I was fine for like 3 or so months before tufikia hapa.
Yeah. Indeed, and of course, the Afro, most other African countries, of course, have the same situation in terms of basketball and playing. What chances do you have against the likes of kina Angola? Na wale ni timu nyingine noma. Of course, you've played with them continentally, so mnaelewa. And of course, mtakuwa Kigali in that beautiful arena. Huko mnaenda kujaza namba ama ni?
Angola is a pretty good team, and Senegal, I can say the same about Senegal. They are a pretty good team. Mozambique is also a pretty good team. These are teams that kind of understand the terrain of African basketball because of the experience and the duration that they have played basketball in that level. And Kenya coming in as a new baby to go and do its thing there, do her thing there, it's a big thing for us. So Kenya is also a pretty good team. So this is just going to be 4 good teams competing for 3 spots, and we have a better chance to actually qualify because none of those teams kind of know what we have been doing in the past. So sisi tunakuja kama underdogs na mambo yetu, our fans know what we did last year in the games we played, so itakuwa continuation na zile vitu tulifanya. Guys are really preparing, and I'm hoping for the best.
Indeed. That's Ariel. Ariel, on social media, you're at Ariel Okal double L. Yes, of course, you can find him on Twitter. He's a very active, he's very active like Donald Trump on social media. So get him on Twitter, ask him all those questions about basketball. He'll be able, of course, to answer you. That's the same way, of course, I was able to catch up with him. Anajibu maswali haraka haraka. Thank you, Ariel, for making time, Maze. You always come through for this. Now, just from Ariel, let me take you all the way to Berlin. Nauzauza easy, by the way. And free of charge. $900, $90 free. Hivyo tu, yani nakupatia for free. As in there was 9,000 Kenya shillings each. The ball is 10,000. And nakupatia for just watching this show. Where do you get this kind of stuff, by the way? Hakuna, only on Sports Central every Monday na 8 to 9. Now, let me take you all the way to Berlin. And I have my very good friend, anajulikana kama Chris. Chris, of course, works for our partner station, Deutsche Welle. It's coming to us live. Chris, of course, watched over the weekend. Mnakumbuka the way in the German Bundesliga. Of course, he gives us updates about how football was in the German Bundesliga domestically. Chris, of course, the game between Bayern, you remember Bayern, of course, had an easy time. And, of course, Leipzig were given their first loss of the season. Chris, what do you think about that particular outcome?
Well, I expected both teams to be running on fumes considering they're coming off of European competition. You know, and I did expect more goals. We can't forget this was billed as the weekend's top game. 1 goal doesn't live up to the hype naturally, but you have to give a lot of credit to Borussia Mönchengladbach. They were sporting their throwback jerseys. I love throwback jerseys. You know, it teaches the new fans about the history of the club. They were celebrating their 120th birthday, and maybe that was enough to get them the 3 points. Plus, the loaned out player Hannes Wolf, RB Leipzig's Julian Nagelsmann loaned him out, didn't think he needed his services. Well, he proved him wrong to give Gladbach the 3 points in this one. You know, and it was a difficult game. You know, the Borussia Mönchengladbach coach, Marco Rosa, acknowledged that afterwards. Obviously, they're happy about the 3 points. They've done very well in the Champions League. They haven't picked up defeat yet. You know, so their momentum, they're building on their performances, which is good for them. You know, in terms of RB Leipzig, you know, RB Leipzig, the Bulls were definitely licking their wounds because they were beaten badly by Manchester United. I mean, a 5-goal defeat, a hat trick by Marcus Rashford. You know, the team looked bad. They were damaged prior to this kickoff, and they clearly haven't recovered yet. You know, we have to see what happens. You know, but the biggest thing is the sea has been parted, giving room for other teams to take the top spot, and that is right now the defending champions Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund.
And of course, Chris, you've mentioned that about Leipzig. But there was that very important game, Bayern versus Cologne or Köln. That game, of course, most people expected it to be two-way traffic, but it was one-way traffic. And now they're on top of the table.
Yeah, that was no big shock. I mean, Cologne has been stinking, this season. They historically stink. They haven't been good or competitive in quite some time now. A big shock, there was no Robert Lewandowski in Bayern's lineup. A smart move from Hansi Flick. Obviously, you want to give your star
Square your
players
champions.
rest. The performance was okay, was pretty good. They got their victory. They got 2 goals. They missed out on the third. Thomas Müller, scored the first goal from the spot. Serge Gnabry, coming back from his COVID-19 stay away, is back, and he scored a goal, so that is definitely a good sign. But they took their feet off the gas. They missed opportunities in the second half to have, the third nail in the coffin, so to speak, a 3-goal, margin. They conceded a goal. Drexler pulled one back. Thomas Müller, after the match, said it right when he said it was a very difficult win and anything could have happened down the last stretch of that game. But the most important thing is they get the 3 points, and they'll take the 3 points because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And now they are where they want to be. They moved up the table next to their perennial rivals, Borussia Dortmund.
Now, indeed, Chris, just before you go, let me ask you something. Of course, tomorrow the Champions League, of course, is back, Champions League action, and the 4 German teams will also be playing. But, of course, the key game coming up is Bayern versus Dortmund. It's a classic.
Yeah, that should be a doozy. Mats Hummels has been the hero of late, scoring goals, first against their bitter rival Schalke, then coming off a brace. We'll have to see if that carries over to his former club, Bayern Munich, who basically led him out to pasture, told him his services were no longer needed. He wasn't good enough to be part of this team anymore. I think that'll definitely motivate him, to bring his A game, but that's what Borussia Dortmund will have to do. They'll have to bring their A++ game because history is completely against Dortmund in this matchup. They've only won 1 time against Bayern Munich in the last 5 matches. They only scored 4 goals to Bayern's 13 goals. So do the simple math. I mean, clearly the goal scoring, the defending, and so forth is on Bayern Munich's side, but I think it'll be a telling sign. I think it'll mean a lot if Borussia Dortmund even pick up points. That's almost like a victory. It says that they can put a dent in Bayern's armor. We'll have to wait and see. I think Bayern will win just because of Leroy Sané, Gnabry's back, and I definitely expect Lewandowski to be in this match. So I think we'll have to see. I have Bayern winning, not by landslide. I would say 1 or 2 goals.
I will correct you, Chris. It's Dortmund who will win. That's, of course, Chris coming to us live all the way from Berlin, working for a partner station, Deutsche Welle, DW, if you like. This is Sports Central. This is Tony Colland, of course, your loyal servant, Missionaire Sports. It's a pleasure to have you, of course, wherever you're watching us. This is live, but they don't do anything recorded on this show every Monday in the soap opera. Now, of course, tomorrow, area. Now, director, just before we go, we are going for a short break. I'm giving away. Yanis, which part of winning for free is this? I'm giving this away, plus balls. Wasichana mcheze kaa nyinyi by the way. So answer our question. We're asking you that tattoo ni ya nani? Kuna hii ya white, kuna hii, niko na ingine ya yellow, niko na balls by the way. I'm giving these things for free, for watching. Who does that? Where? What time? Na nani? Mimi ni wa nani? Anyway, sorry, nasumbuanga makamera wangu hapa na camera ladies. So of course we're going for a very short break. We'll be coming back with, I'll be telling you something about how you can take care of your testicles if you are hit by a ball. Balls meeting. So that's what I'm going to be in a bit. Don't go away. This is Sports Centre. Sports Center, that's our hashtag. We are live, of course, here on Switch TV. You cannot get this kind of stuff anywhere else, only here on this greatest sports show in Eastern Central Africa, where you call it there is hashtag in Sports Centre. But they come to me Sports Centre. Remember on Twitter, lazima uko Twitter. Remember we are streaming this, we are streaming this live on Twitter naambiwa, plus Facebook as well. No, na YouTube pia. So kama uko YouTube utatupata huko, kama uko Facebook utatupata, kama uko Twitter tuko bahari yake. So we're giving away, I have 2 balls by the way. Niko na mpira mbili hapa. Hii ni moja tu ya kuonyesha siwezi beba hizi balls zote because hata mimi mwenyewe nimebeba balls. Now, apparently let me just sample a few things. We're asking you whose tattoo is that. Mliona hiyo picha, hiyo mguu hiyo shirenje inakaa kama yangu by the way. Inakaa kama mguu ya nani? Ya Victor Mugubi. Mguu imeiva. Sports Center ni Godwin kutoka Cabernet. That was an of course offensive nini by Maguire. Wewe uko kwa Maguire, but thank you so much of course. Unakuanga mtu wetu ya power sana. Sports Center ni Godwin from Marigat. The tattoo is for Lionel Messi. Keep on sending them of course. Hiyo tattoo ni rahisi sana. Ukiangalia swali yetu ni mboga kama uji. Huyu jamaa anasema hello Switch TV. I'm Edwin from Kericho. That player is Sergio Ramos. Keep on sending them of course. WhatsApp number is 0777988322. Our SMS, you must use our SMS line by the way. Come out to me SMS line, forget. 111 Yeah, you can call us 0709621100. So I have my very good friend all the way from Marsabit. She is one of the greatest radio presenters in Marsabit. She is the finest radio queen. Gumato, you are the finest radio queen, but you are a very lousy coach in the name of Oleguna. I think it's a high time inafaa Glazer afukuze Oleguna. What do you think?
Hi Tony.
Hello. Mfukuze Oleguna ama mtafanya aje? Okay, utapunguza kuna TV mingi Gumato unasikia hapo. Sikiza TV yangu. Let me ask you. This record ya 14 this record ya 14 years, yani mnachapiwa kwenyu. Hiyo ni tabia gani bado? Imagine kama mimi nikuja huko kwako na kunikunyang'anya mic, utajisikia aje? Number 15 out of 20. Yani nyinyi na hizi timu zingine as in honestly mnaenda relegation. Na games tunaenda zikiyoyoma. Think the coach should be fired in your own opinion? Wewe sasa ukiulizwa kama director wa Man U utafuta coach? Guna asiende juu ni handsome. Najua hiyo ndio shida yako, you just want to see handsome people at Old Trafford. But
Okay, he's too soft.
Gumato, thank you so much. Gumato, Gumato of course is one of the TV queens in Marsabit, works for Ibse Radio. Also a Manchester United fan and also a contributor here on this show. Gumato, thank you for now. Thank you of course for making time. Gumato coming all the way from Marsabit and anasema kwamba Oleguna is too soft for Manchester United. Ana sura ngumu kama ya Sir Alex Ferguson. Ni ukweli. Later on, of course, I hope to be able to catch up with Toto Ruth Arege, one of course of our top analysts, of course, in the country in terms of sports. Tunaweza kumpata. But just before that, naambiwa kwamba tunakuambia we are winning. Tunashinda mavitu hapa ni free of charge, bure kama bure bilashi, hatuchezi kama hivyo. Nikisoma comment yenu hapa moja. Hapa kunasema Sports Center, the name of that player is Karim Benzema. I'm watching from Ruiru. I am Kate. Mpaka akapiga picha. Akidirectors uniwekea tu hiyo picha. Lakini Toto, sasa it's good to see you. Wapi jazi ya Man U? Umeifua. Amara naona uko na nywele poa by the way, hiyo ponytail ni fiti. Ni ponytail. Inakaa fiti sana by the way. I've talked to Gumato. Gumato is a Man U fan. Amesema Ole is too soft. What do you think about Ole remaining at Man U? I mean, his time is up. Na utakumbuka kwamba Toto kwamba mko na Champions League, so mko na competition nyingi sana, na mkiangalia squad yenu haina depth. Squad yenu ni wanacheza sababu wanataka kula mshahara tu. Nani ni swara kwa hiyo timu yenu? Ni Pogba, ni Fred, ni De Gea? Kweli kabisa. Toto, shukran sana, timu yenu nyinyi mlinikasirisha sana, maana nilikuwa nataka mchape Arsenal, lakini sasa director wangu MC Dana hapa hivi amefurahi sana, na MC Dana amekusalimia, amesema kwamba amependezwa na macho yako. Sijui leo umeweka nini kwenye macho. Ni karo tulikula vizuri kabisa. Toto, asante sana. Mchanganuzi wetu wa kandanda anapenda kublash. Hiyo blush yako inanifanyanga napata goosebump kwa magoti. Thank you so much Toto, of course, for your contribution. Toto of course works for Wazito TV, or if you like Mad Goat kabisa. Remember, of course, if you're joining us, this is Sports Center. We, of course, contributing to how Man U were very useless, and they are doing very badly in terms of football. But Man U, tafadhali, you have to pull up your socks. You can't beat PSG, then mkuja mfanye vitu zingine za kiajabu ajabu. Festus mpaka umeweka lebo ya Machakos County huko nyuma. Kwani ona kimbilia governor 2022. But of course, yeye ni background mzuri sana. Yeye ni background mzuri sana Festus. Festus, wacha nikuulize, wewe ni shabiki wa Man U. Kocha aende ama asiende, na unataka nani? Pochettino? Ilikuwa ni ngumu sana watu wa Man U. So which coach will be the most ideal? Watu wanasema Pochettino, watu wanasema sijui nani. Who, just in case afutwe kazi, mnataka nani akuje hapo? Who will you want? Mtapatia Arsene Wenger? Ni kuache Festus, timu yako inaendelea vipi? Tell us what your team Tell us what your team does. Unafanya nini team yako? Nasikia kwamba uko na a very good project in football, unanacha football. What is it about?
It was a good encounter, but basically what we're doing in Machakos is we are nurturing young talents and trying to make them see what is the importance of football. And pia tuna request sponsors. Scotlanders Football Club is the best team. It's a community team based in Machakos County. Just come, you'll see great talents. Hizo teams za Premier zikuje huku, kuna wachezaji wengi wanaweza identify na they give them the opportunity.
Very much, Festus. Festus Mutuku all the way from Machakos County. Asante sana, Festus. You always come through for us. Always be there for Monday on us. Asante sana. Salimia sana mandugu zangu na dada zangu, waambie. Na muniite Machakos bedhe. Mnakaaje huko peke yenu na mnakula pesa mingi hapa.
Kwa London. Si umeona hata unatambua, nimesikia Mwekali mahali.
Thank you so much, Festus. Festus coming to us. Festus, of course, is also an FKF official in Machakos County and assists Waseku grow in terms of football, has a football club. That's, of course, the way you want. Unapata to chance, of course, ya kudevelop football. Asante sana. Now, remember, of course, we have, before his story, kuna msichana hapa anasema, Terry from Limuru. That player is Ramos. Ramos Mugani. Mimi niko na cousin yangu anaitwa Ramos kwa Landa. Wewe ni Ramos Mugani, Terry. Of course, Terry, thank you so much from Limuru. Asante. Keep on sending, of course, we're asking you who has that. Now we have my very good friend, ndugu yangu. Tuliwaambia you can join us live. Tulikupatia link iko kwa Twitter yangu na kwa Instagram. Ndugu yangu, karibu, tuambie majina yako kamili, uko sehemu gani ya dunia na una support timu gani?
Naitwa Alex, na support Chelsea from Eldoret. Yeah.
Yeah, Chelsea, ulihurumia Man U ama ulihurumia Arsenal? Ama ulisikia vizuri Man U walipigwa kwao?
Actually, our biggest rival is Man U, so I don't feel anything for them. Yesterday I was supporting Arsenal. In fact, I called one of my friends and told him, you'll definitely lose. Then he was not happy about it. Yeah.
Hey, Maze. Okay, and of course, what do you think Chelsea, timu yako Chelsea, do you think they're capable to compete for Champions League? Ama coach ndo akona shida na squad?
I don't think the coach has the problem with the squad. This is just the arrangement of the players. In fact, we got the best talents. The players are still young. So I think we can go far. Last season, we suffered a bit because we had a problem with the squad due to the transfer panel.
All right. Thank you so much. I told you, of course, this, of course, is our loyal fan all the way from US English County. Thank you so much. And this, of course, how you should be doing it. Join, of course, if you want to go check our Zoom link. Iko kwa mtandao yangu ya Twitter na Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram ni @KwalandaTony. Of course, on Twitter, it's @Kwalanda. Enda pale utapata link yetu. Enda kwenye Facebook utapata the same thing. Talk to us, of course. That's how we want you to talk to us. Umesikia mafando huyu hapa ametoka all the way from Wasingishu. Remember also we had asked you who tattoo has that. Brayo all the way from Baringo anasema Tony ni Lionel Messi. Hiyo tattoo ni Lionel Messi. All right. Hiyo tutaangalia baadaye. Sijui kama unasema ukweli. Unaweza kuwa umepata. Terry hapa amesema huyo anajulikana. Terry, thank you so much for repeating. Of course, Terry anasema all the way from Limuru, that player ni Sergio Ramos. Keep on, of course, sending. Remember, you have to send also on Twitter. Hii Mugu, hii Shirenje, hii Ndumbu, ni ya nani? Of course, one of the top sportsmen in the world. Tell us, of course, the answer, our hashtag. Remember, use our hashtag. Always use the hashtag SportsCentre. T-R-E, C-E-R-E-R-Tre. And, of course, our hashtag. Tuko na mtu anaitwa what? Max, habari yako? Karibu kwenye show, Max. It's good to see you, Max. Tuambie, which team do you support in the English Premier League? Na unahurumia Man U ama wewe unataka wapigwe kabisa?
Amini msewa Man U Tony.
Amkaliki maze, wewe na director wangu hapa hivi mko WhatsApp group moja. Timu yenyu iko fiti, but Arteta ameelewa hiyo team. Au sio?
But you see, the problem with Manchester United is people blaming Ole. You don't have to blame Ole. Look at the technical bench. You have Phelan. Phelan aliwork na Ferguson. This is modern football. People are playing Pep football. You see, Mourinho had a difficult time, and he's having an easy time at Tottenham because he can control Tottenham. But Manchester United is a big club. It has more pressure, and now he has to come up with new ideas hapo kwa technical. You see it with Phelan, you see it with Michael Carrick. Anakuja na ideas za Fergie. Hatuwezi cheza na Bruno na idea ya Ferguson. Ni ngumu. Ni tricky. Van de Beek anacheza ball gonga, Bruno ball gonga, Pogba ball gonga. Unaweka James bench yeye ndio akona idea ya Ferguson. Lakini sasa ukimweka bench alafu nataka kina Pogba cheze idea ya Ferguson. Ni ngumu. Yo technical tu ndio inafaa badilisha, come up with new ideas. Tuache sijui squad depth, sijui nini. Tote tukileta Pochettino wakati walikuwa wanajenga stadium walisema nini? Tukusaini players, rally work na players very very minimal. Pochettino could be the right guy, but will he change the technical or will he remain with the technical? I think the technical should be changed. That is all the things. That is what should be done. Naona vile Lampard amefika Chelsea. Amesema ni mimi, si hii vitu ya sijui managers sijui nini. Ni mimi naamua.
Thank you so much, Maxi. Maxi, huyu ako wapi? Maxi uko dunia gani?
Diko in Nairobi, shamba la mawe.
Thank you so much, Maxi, kwenye dunia la shamba la mawe. Asante sana. Always be there for us every Monday 8 to 9. Tutakuwa tunakupata chance unaongea na sisi. Hii hapa tunaongeanga tu venye unataka, but hiyo ni yako. We shall be telling you. Now, just before we go into your comments and the winners, there is a lesbian footballer. Yani dem ambaye anapenda watu wanaochi show side. Now, this is Megan Rapinoe. Kitu kama hiyo. So, she's an American footballer. She has gone for tall things. So, the girlfriend is a basketballer. So, they have been dating for the last 2 years. Okay, ladies, what do you do when you're dating? Okay, on story ya chatspot by the way. Nitauliza watu wa chatspot kina Nanana, kina Joyce waniambie mna date aje. But I understand they're getting married by the end of this year or early next year. So and then they're expecting a baby. Mademu wawili. Okay. Wacha mimi nishike tu ball yangu hapa. Ningependa kujua venye atapatiana ball. Anyway, this is Percentre. Now, ni kumoto hapa, watu si wanatuma ni kama wametumwa. We tumeni kwa WhatsApp. By the SMS director na Cedric Oronje, my producer, mtaniambia. But hapa nasoma kadhaa. Godwin from Marigat, the tattoo is for Lionel Messi. Asante sana for sending in, of course. Hi, ni Deno watching from Moiben. Hiyo tattoo ni ya Messi. Lionel, spelling yako imeenda mitini. Haya, hapa ni Sergio Ramos. Hii ni ya Ramos. Trent toka Kisii. Thank you very much, Trent. Forgive our iPad kidogo, ni tulikuwa nafaa tufanye 1 2 3. Wacha tusome ingine. Sports Center ni Tony. Huyu nani? Ngoja. Hi, ni Arnold kutoka Kirinyaga. Of course, my tech ni yo jamaa alikuwa na mambo mingi sana. Anasema tattoo ni ya Sergio Ramos wa Real Madrid. TK huyo ni Ramos. Hujasema jina lako. Umesema kweli? Mustafa J Nakuru, tattoo ni ya Ramos. Kwa SMS line napatiwa sasa hivi Cedric, our super producer wa hii show. Leo of course nimefanyisha hii show iko na team kubwa by the way. We have lovely gentlemen, we have lovely ladies who are behind the scenes, who are moving the cameras, who are ensuring you get good quality pictures and zoom, led by of course MC Dan and the rest. Of course my editors walifanya hii story, my head of content Tamima. Everybody, hii show ifanywangi tu na mtu mmoja by the way, msifikirie hivyo. Hiyo tattoo ni ya Neymar. Hujasema uko wapi? I'm watching from Sports Center from LD. By the way, remember from next week, you need to share with us. Umeona WhatsApp number yetu. Send your picture either with your shirt, with your favorite team, or watching this Sports Center. And out of that, our people will just select you. So, besides our question, kushinda, pia wewe ukituma tu picha kwa WhatsApp number yetu, unashinda zawadi mingi. Nimewambia niko na consignment ya goodies. Mingi sana. Yeah, so naambiwa hapa, Director, sorry, acha nishike hii masikio yangu inakuanga kubwa kama matawi ya nduma. Umesemaje director? Cornell. Namba yako inaisha na 99. Cornell. Namba yako inaisha na 99 kutoka Nakuru. If ujua kama hiyo ni wewe, tutaangalia namba yako. Please come for your merchandise, come for your hoodie, come for your ball on Monday. Saa 7 tupatane hapa. Monday ukuje. Saa 7 ya mchana ukuje nikupatie. Tuchukue picha pamoja. Of course umeona watu wameshinda. And remember also, director, goja tukimaliza niko na wa Twitter as well. Wacha nipatie watu. Remember kama hujatuma kwa Twitter shauri yako. Nikwambia niko na merchandise kibao kushinda. Very quickly, niko na dakika moja by the way. Now, let me just read some of them. Damaris Gesare anasema, of course, I'm watching the show. Thank you so much, Damaris, for coming through. Huyu jamaa anajulikana kama Joel Atali. Joel Atali, you of course a loyal viewer. Huyo lesbian footballer, hehe, no mare. Muguni ya Ramos, enjoying from Mumias. Thank you, Robbie, ule wa Mandevu. We Robbie, nilikuogopa. Hebu kuja siku moja tufanye show pamoja by the way. You have a lot of knowledge in football. Robbie, ule wa Mandevu from Kitale. You know, of course, our best. Franco Muchema, that's CR7 star 2. Mwingine Franco Muchema, thank you. Kadot, thank you. Kendi, thank you. James Ekal, uko Nanyuki, thank you. Mazee mmetuma kutuma kabisa. So hapa kwenye Twitter, acha tuangalie nani director nasikia hapa tunaenda tu sahi director, usinifukuze sana. Tony the Gate anasema this is of course Sergio Ramos. Tsuma anasema I'm tuned in from the dopest show of course with the steward Tony himself. Thank you so much. Chris Oroba anasema the mighty Marcelo ni ya mguu. John Degwa unasema mguu ni ya Sergio Ramos. Aida Wanjira Ida Wanjiru, thank you very much for making time. No doubt this is Sergio Ramos, the best defender. Our winner on Twitter, Aida Wanjiru kwa Twitter. Alafu wa WhatsApp, winner our WhatsApp, our last winner. Msikize, msinipigie masimu ati nani alishinda. WhatsApp winner of course naambiwa hapa anajulikana kama Terry from Limuru. You have seen our 3 winners. You have had yourselves Monday 1 p.m. Monday mkuja mchukue beba na balls na wapatia nyinyi wote. 2 ladies and a gentleman wameshinda. Hivyo tu for watching. Remember to send of course pictures on our WhatsApp number. This is Sports Central. Thank you very much on behalf of everybody here at Switch TV. Thank you for making time to watch this show. Enjoy the rest of mimi huyo kameenda.